Hello friends, Karen here with your Breathe, Move, and Be Yoga Break with Full of Hope Yoga. This week we've been exploring self-compassion, looking at mindfulness, and we focused on the work of Dr. Shauna Shapiro. From her best-selling book and acclaimed TED Talk, The Power of Mindfulness, What You Practice Grows Stronger. From that we've taken the definition of mindfulness and the three core elements, which she says are intention, attention, and attitude. And from that we get a simple definition of mindfulness. Intentionally paying attention with kindness. So with our yoga sessions this week, we've practiced mindfulness by exploring our intention of our practice. And we practice being aware as we breathe and move and meditate. And then yesterday we noticed our attitude, our self-talk, that inner dialogue that can go on while we're doing our practice. So today, I hope to bring all of that together on our quest to cultivate self-compassion. So as we get started, I have a question for you. If what we practice grows stronger, what do you want to grow? She says that mindfulness is more than just moment-to-moment awareness. It's a kind, curious awareness that helps us relate to ourselves and others with compassion. There it is again, compassion for self, compassion for others. So let's get started. Coming into your posture you like to take for our centering practice. Notice if you like to use your senses to get present. Maybe beginning with noticing the air in the room, maybe the air on your skin. Being aware of sounds in your environment. Just focusing on some audible sounds. Using your physical body to get present by sensing the ground under your feet, the chair under your legs, and then maybe beginning to notice your breath. Simply noticing the breath, drawing in and drawing out. And then moving on to our breath practice, I wonder what would you like to grow with your breath practice as we do our yoga sessions together. It can be as simple as the noticing. Noticing your inhale, noticing your exhale. Intentionally being aware with kindness. I wonder what that would be like to intentionally be aware of our breath with kindness. Noticing our self-talk, maybe that inner dialogue. Maybe you'd like to grow your breath practice using that ratio breathing. You'd like to grow your ability to help yourself regulate. So ratio breathing is really good to bring the nervous system down, either with your hands on your heart or on your legs. We can grow our breath practice. Be inhaling to the count of 2 and exhaling to 4. Inhale to 2. And exhale to 4. Maybe you'd like to grow your breath practice using what we've called the 3D breathing. So we can practice breathing, hearing the breath, feeling the breath, and seeing the breath. So let's start with seeing the breath. That's you breathe in and you're looking at yourself in a device or a mirror, and you can see your body rise up with your inhale and lower down with the exhale. Seeing the breath. One more time, seeing the breath. Feeling the breath, maybe drawing in through your nose. Maybe releasing out through the chest, mouth. Feeling the breath. And lastly, hearing the breath. Hearing the breath, draw in through your nostrils, releasing out through your loose jaw. Intentionally breathing in to hear the breath, paying attention to hear the breath release. Noticing any internal dialogue with this practice. Nice work. Now let's move into our stretching and moving. Perhaps you've noticed that when it's time to do that your body kind of has a natural, instinctual reaction to this routine we've developed. Maybe it's moving forward in your chair. I always seem to shift around, kind of trying to find my stability. Again, as I move forward, feeling the feet connecting into the ground. Feel the stability of my hips on the chair. And then there, it's nice to bring some movement to the shoulders, feeling the length in our spines as we breathe. And we can intentionally and bring our breath and movement together, inhaling and exhaling the shoulders back, inhaling the shoulders up, exhaling them back. Intentionally paying attention. And then there's that with kindness. Maybe one more. And then releasing, letting those shoulders be low and loose. Let's bring the hands in heart center as we've practiced often. Connecting the hands together. Being aware of maybe how that creates more space in your rib cage to bring in a full breath. And then to release the breath and let the shoulders drop low and loose. This intentional breath, breathing in to engage the spine up. An awareness to let the breath go and let the shoulders drop. And what is that internal dialogue as we focus on this? Next, let's go into movement. Now, I want you to think about what you would like to grow in your practice of mindful movement. Okay, let's stand up. So coming into your space in your space where you have lots of of space for the movement, of the length of your arms, the width of your arms, and the behind you and in front of you. We like to always begin with finding our firm foundation, and it's a stance, often referred to as strong mountain, where we feel our feet connected into the ground. We feel the stability of our low body. And then as we move and breathe with those shoulders, just like when we were sitting, move the shoulders up to the earlobes and then back down low and loose. Open up the hands, mine towards you, yours towards me. And feel our connection into the earth, our common ground, this common air we breathe as we inhale. Filling up our heart space, and exhale, the shoulders drop low. And maybe there's also that intentional awareness of hearing the breath draw in and hearing the breath release out. How would you like to grow your asana practice? So asana is standing posture. So this is our strong mountain low praise and strong mountain high praise. Maybe you'd like to focus on the connection, the stability in your low body. You can bring the arms down. We'll find our cactus arms in case we don't have a lot of room. And grow our practice of feeling stable below and mobile above. Stable below, mobile above means we have a firm foundation in the legs, and yet we can twist at the core. Feel the mobility in our upper body. Feel the different way our spine moves. And then with that, we can let the arms come down, feel the relief in our shoulders, maybe feel release in the shoulders as you've let the arms come down from a challenging exercise. We've also learned a few other asana moves, and perhaps you'd like to practice, grow stronger, just in noticing how you like to move and breathe through those sequence. So remember we did Warrior 2, which is just a wider stance of the legs, and you bring the arms up from your shoulders. And if you want to take your toe and your knee and point it to the right, and then look out over your right hand, take a breath in, and exhale, bending the knee towards the right, gathering up your strength and balance into that right thigh, and this is Warrior 2. Just notice your awareness of what's beyond your right hand, how it feels in your legs, and then moving into Peaceful Warrior. The right arm comes up and the left arm comes back. It's a practice of moving and breathing. Notice how the low body stays the same as we come into extended side angle. We can bring the hand down onto the leg, the arm can straight up, or we can bend deeper into our side angle. It's growing stronger in strength. We'll move on back. Just notice maybe you're growing stronger in your movement to breath, or in your noticing your awareness of your body sensations. And so with that, we'll move back into our chairs for meditation.